Back, ladies and gentlemen, into the Banshee Cup qualifier number 4, day number 1. My name is Bahamut. On the left-hand side is going to be Three-Legged Cat. On the right is going to be Avoiding Same Heroes. Nope. Abusive, Support, Harassment is the name of this team, or Ash for short. Ash. Sorry, kind of sounded like I didn't pronounce that H at the end. Tomb of Spider Queen will be your map number 1. We are here in the upper bracket quarterfinals still. Second best of 3 of the day. We still have 3 more best of 3s after this. So we got a lot of great games for all of you at home. Thank you all for hanging out. If you're watching here on Twitch, be sure to drop a follow if you'd like to support the stream further. It's always very much appreciated as we do full-time streams 6 days a week. We average 6 hours per stream. We got a lot of fun content here, so of course, on the Twitch side of things, every little bit helps us out a ton, sustaining the stream. Over on the YouTube side of things, be sure to like and subscribe so we can grow the YouTube channel. If we hit 1,000 subs on YouTube, we can monetize the channel. We are halfway there. We're actually just a little over halfway there. We're over 500 subs, so we got more to go. But hey, every little bit helps if you do. All VODs on the YouTube side of things will have spoiler-free additional time added to the end, so all best of 3s will be an hour and a half. All best of 5s will be 2.5 hours, regardless of how many maps are played. That way you don't know how long the series is going based on the time signature in the bottom of the screen. This is the Meta Madness style of draft. Heroes that are picked and played are unavailable for future maps, so Sylvanas will not be available for any future maps in this best of 3. As I mentioned, we have other best of 3s coming up later today or after this, and that hero pool will reset. All 90 heroes are up and available. No tournament shenanigans with pre-bans, so the only bans that really are affecting the draft are the ones at the top of the screen, but of course those don't add to the list. They only pertain to the current map draft, so Hanzo could be picked in map 2 or 3 if we make it to a map 3. But of course, this is Tomb of the Spider Queen map number 1. As I mentioned, Three-Legged Cat on the left-hand side, Abusive, Support, Harassment on the right, and Abusive, Support, Harassment will pick up that Blaze Junkrat. I like this. I like this a lot. Three-Legged Cat with a very simple Sylvanas, Johanna, Leoric. They can flex into pretty much whatever they want at this point. An Anduin ban wouldn't be bad. Falling Sword, Light Bomb could be an option. Genji actually could be picked up here as well, so Genji, Anduin could be fatal. So it's really what kind of flavor you don't want to deal with. I think you get rid of the Genji, personally. Oh, they get rid of Sergeant Hammer. Okay. Sergeant Hammer will be banned out. No sustained siege from her. As I mentioned. Anduin's still up. Genji's still up. This is they are lacking a main tank, but I don't think you really want to worry about banning that out of the pool. I think it's probably a healer ban. Healer or a Genji ban is what I'd be leaning into. Wow, oh, they'll get rid of Stitches, okay. That does make sense. Junkrat with Stitches is kind of annoying. That Gorge composition. And then you could throw a Tyrande or a Malfurion into that, so yeah, I don't hate the idea of that Stitches ban. Excuse me, sorry. Hanzo was banned away. Sorry, I was just looking at the player names. I was like, oh, they do have it is Bish, and Bish is like one of the best Hanzo players out there. So, it is gonna be the Genji Anduin, Genji Manduin. I'm trying to figure out a combination for that. Doesn't work out. So, left side, what do they want to do? They still need a healer, and they need some sort of maybe mage. Ooh. They could go Mephisto Alex, I doubt. Could be like Mephisto Stukov. Could be Chromie Stukov. Gul'dan and Rhaegar. Okay. I like it. I do not mind it whatsoever. I kind of wish they actually went Ariel. Give you that Detainment Strike to knock back Blaze and stuff and push back Genji. You also have a great battery, if you will, in the Gul'dan. I don't know why I did air quotes. He literally is an energy battery for her. But either way, Rhaegar still, I mean, he's a phenomenal healer. It's just one of those things I was like, oh, Detainment Strike might be nice to have. Muradin will round out the draft. It's a really good draft from both sides. I don't know who I would bet on, but I will let you all decide that. We'll, of course, run our gamble once we get into the game. Alrighty. East side of Tomb of the Spider Queen, we've got Abusive support Harassment with Bish playing Hanzo. My try on the Muradin. Looks like he's going to go block at 1. That's why he was jumping right there really quickly. He gets all his mana back, but he also has that persistent 75 stackage right there. Ren playing your Anduin. Mai is going to be Junkrat, and Down for Life is your... Down for Live. Down is going to be Blaze. Left side of the map of Tomb of the Spider Queen, 3-legged cat. Captain Rex is playing Sylvanas. Valthanus is Rhaegar. Dark to play Johanna. High Wraith is Gul'dan, and BRB Soaking will be your Leoric. We'll get this gamble going for all of you in just about a moment. We'll wait for our first engagements, let our level 1s pop up, and we'll start that bad boy out in the next 40 or so seconds. Little Wraith walk out from Leoric in bottom lane. Muradin was kind of threatening with his presence. He's looking for maybe a Stormbolt. Can't land it into Johanna. High Wraith gets tickled by Blaze's Twin Flames, as it is an Echoed Corruption Gul'dan level 1. No Pursuit of Flame. No... I forget the level 1... Chaotic something? No. No Regeneration Globe Talent for Gul'dan. It's going to be stack and ease. Alright, well, either way, let's go ahead and start that prediction as I promised. Prediction up and available for anyone that would like to gamble. Blaze lands the Jet Propulsion in. We've got a... Okay, Genji goes through. Captain Rex is going to be slowed by the Oil Slake, but a Chain Heal from Val is enough. Valthanus? Valthanus? I think it's how you say their name. Anyways, if you'd like to make a prediction... Up and available. Stormbolt not connecting. Leoric throws the Drain Hope out. Horse is burned into Dwarf Toss away. We got 10k on 3-legged cat. God dang. Believers on the 3-legged cat. Oh wait, it's 10k to 10k. That is wild. All right, let's go. You'll love to see it. Some big odds to play. Thank you, chat. I appreciate it greatly. Genji. Deflect activated. Shuriken's thrown back. No level 4, no Shuriken Mastery. Yeah, with the Agile Dismount, it's typically Shuriken Mastery. If it's E at level 1, it's typically E at level 4. Hey, what's up, Bear? How you doing, bud? Happy Saturday to you. Happy Saturday, everybody. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. And hope you're all ready for Heroes of Storm action. The only thing to watch today. The only Twitch channel with content. All the other Twitch channels are down, apparently. Don't even go check it. Just believe me and spread the rumor. What's up, Foo Fighter? Good to see all of you in chat. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for lurking. Neo Peasants for Leoric, level 4. We have Genji jumping in. Swift Strike onto Captain Rex. Gets the deflect, and First Blood does go over the side of avoiding same heroes. Oh, wait, no. Abusive Support Harassment, sorry. That was their old name. I gotta break that habit. With the kill onto Sylvanas, she's dead for the next 5 seconds. Minion wave is pushed into the top lane fort front gate. Mid lane. Camp needs to be cleared out really quickly. No objective turn-in available. Still 2 gems needed for Abusive Support Harassment. You dreamt of kaiju stuff? Oh, that's cool. I stared at the ceiling. Got minimal sleep. It was very good. My favorite thing to do. Leoric's fine in bottom lane. Genji's actually going to Swift Strike into the bush. Finds Rhaegar and Sylvanas. Has to deflect, but still takes a handful of damage. Now, Rhaegar's the one in trouble, trying to back away. The heal from Anduin, Divine Star from Anduin, actually supplying some extra damage, and might have actually gotten the last little bit of damage for the kill. Captain Rex! Heal over the wall. Cybernetic Agility. Gems won't be picked up, but that's no big deal. They still have the turn-in. Turn-in is going to be coming through right now. 2 are needed. Drain, trade, drain, trade. No way. And it wasn't even a desperate prayer. I think that was the desperate prayer right there. Yeah, it's 12-second cooldown. Oh, no, they did use it. Okay. It did use it, okay. It was off of cooldown. It was just basic heals, I think, that went out. Man, Junkrat being saved there. Very nice. Is it common to have a composition without a healer? No. Why do you ask? What's up, Kalis? How you doing, bud? Other Twitch channels are down, so that means they exist? No. It's all a rumor. Typically, if you don't have a healer, it's because your Storm League teammates couldn't communicate. Or you end up like me and end up having 2 healers and not enough damage. Because the teammates did not communicate. Jet Propulsion connects onto the... Oh, God. Oh, my gosh. Three-legged cat. Three-legged cat getting bopped here by the members of Abusive Support Harassment. What's up, Schrader? Hank Schrader. Who's healing on Three-Legged Cat? Rhaegar? The one that looks like a dog that has the healing talents? Did you confuse Rhaegar for Thrall? Not all orcs look the same. That's very rude. Or ARAM matches where no one gets a healer. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Or quick match, yeah. Can't be Orcist in my Twitch channel. The Horde's the best faction. Actually, Undead was my favorite when I played Warcraft 3, but... if it's one or the other, I prefer the Horde. No! Did I call you out, Foo Fighter? I'm sorry. You thought it was Rexar? Oh, I can see that. I can see that. But still, not all orcs look the same. Don't be Orcist in my Twitch channel. Excuse me. In Tomb unto 2, there was a Blessed Shield from Johanna. That's a beautiful Light Bomb combo. Unfortunately, they're not able to get a kill there. Wait, hold on. Down is able to Jet Propulsion in, but Blaze is going to trade his life. He drops a handful of gems. The blue web weavers do descend. Man, that Light Bomb combo was epic. Unfortunately, it was just womp womp at the end. To be honest, I have no horse in the race of like Alliance versus Horde. It circles back to what I had always pointed out before. Like when I play D&D and stuff, like if I'm doing something in fantasy, I don't want to be a human. And I know the Alliance, like there's like other stuff in the Alliance, but I don't know. It just hits that fantasy for me, and that's the most important part. Good Entomb from Leoric sets up a kill onto Anduin here. The blue web weaver phase will end. But here's the thing to note. It's back-to-back web weaver phases available for the side of Three-Legged Cat. Abusive Support Harassment can get a turn in here, but with the Anduin dead, I don't know if they'll be able to do so. Murd and Genji may be able to delay things out. Shuriken Mastery is done. Shin Gun level 13 is picked up. Junkrat Concussion Mine, splitting him away. Murden Dwarf tosses over the wall. That's a lot of damage onto High Wraith here. Sylvanas is unable to activate her Haunting Wave out in time. That's a Swift Strike through, X Strike to connect. Riptire chasing down a few enemies. They don't want to put the bop onto someone in the wrong direction, so the Riptire will be held here, get some decent damage onto the Rhaegar and Johanna. She's doing her best to back away. The bunker activated by Blaze. Murden gets inside. Jet Propulsion chasing down the Rhaegar here, and unfortunately Rhaegar, he's caught between a lot of enemy heroes. That will be a quadra kill achieved by the side of avoiding same heroes, and they will be able to have the turn in now, denying the enemy team their back-to-back and reducing the gem count on the side of Three-Legged Cat. Very well done from Abusive Support Harassment. Now, if they kill Leoric, that's all the gems, by the way. If they kill Leoric, that is all the gems, by the way. That is very scary. That is, I'm not gonna lie, that's very scary as a Leoric player. Sorry, I had a pretty good play-by-play there, so I'm trying to watch back to the stream so I can hit the clip button on my stream deck. Because I don't get clips on my channel. Oh, Light Bomb, X-Strike, goodbye, Leoric. Now, The allies are around. 20 picked up. 45 of the gems will be picked up, it looks like. 20 on 2, 5 on Rhaegar. Jet propulsion. There's a nice cleanse on the High Wraith. Throws back a Horrify. Gul'dan doing his best to put the pressure on Murden, who does activate the Avatar. Trying to Dwarf Toss away. Looks for the bunker. Can he get inside in time? No, but the Riptire zones back the enemy enough that allows Maitri to back away. Rhaegar and Anduin will be traded here, as the red Webweaver phase has descended. Haunting Wave in. Good heal onto Gul'dan really quickly. I think that was actually his level 7. Oh, no, it was the level, it was the heart, it was the heal stone. That's what it is. Entomb from Liorko's fishing, can't find anyone. Bottom keep, down below 50%. Junkrat still shoving top lane wave. The Webweaver will expire in a moment here. And Muradin looks for Siege Giants in the bottom lane. Yeah, I think they're just changing up, like, the abbreviation stays the same, they're just changing up the wording. Kind of like how we had the last week we had the French spelling of Space Goofs, and this week they are the English spelling of Space Goofs, which thank you. Thank you so much to the French players for using the English spelling for my own sanity. Because it was like Z-E-L or something like that was the abbreviation, or Z-A-L. Luckily, Google Translate got that for us, but no back-to-back turn-in, but it's really close for actually Abusive support Harassment. They get a few more gems here, and I think they'll have enough. Yep, there it is. There's the turn-in availability. All right, red Webweaver's descending. No 16 talent here on the left-hand side just yet. Muradin, Dwarf tosses in, lands the Stormbolt, but it's not gonna be before Leoric pops his Wraithwalk. Uh-oh, now Leoric is, I think, caught up this time. Chastise will get the root, but no, he's not dead. Leoric throws out the Entomb. Short cooldown, 50 seconds, but doesn't find anyone. 35 stacks on Echoed Corruption for Gul'dan. Red Webweaver's descending fairly far into these lanes, and it seems like a pretty good moment for avoiding, for Abusive support Harassment to try and end map number 1 here. Mid lane cleared out quite quickly. Earth Grasp Totem slows down Blaze, but he's not going to be threatened. Bottom lane keep has already gone down. Leoric is picked off. Webweaver on core. Genji, he's dumping those shurikens in. Big condemn from Johanna clears out the wave. Bunker activated by Blaze to give him enough room to back away to safety. Now, is this a boss call after Webweaver? Seems like it. All right, boss is going to be... Wait, maybe not. Nope, they start boss. They're going to cancel it out. BRB soaking in Wraith form will be able to provide some vision for the allies. Muradin misses the Stormbolt, but there's a Light Bomb Genji combo. Riptire from Junkrat activated. No level 20, but it's going to be quicker than Rhaegar can cast the Ancestral Healing onto Sylvanas. I got all the things on my screen, just can't figure out the player names, or the character names. Johanna's gems will be dropped and expire. No, oh wait, the turnaround onto Leoric, he wasn't expecting that. Junkrat goes and starts boss, and they will try and grab boss to end, okay. Alright, boss to top lane. No Webweaver summoning. Leoric has scouted this out. He's got 10 seconds on his death timer. Might be less if he cheats the death. 20 talents here on the right-hand side. Cannonballs, Fortified Bunker, Rewind for Muradin, Light Bomb, Inner Fire for Anduin. Genji picks up the living weapon, and Gul'dan does go down. Leoric tries to create some space for his allies with that Entomb, so they maybe can find a killer on this mid lane keep. Extract from Genji, faster than the Ancestor Healing once again. Rhaegar is going to be run down. Jet Propulsion says hello to the enemy. They're going to go for mid lane keep, which is completely unnecessary at this point, but hey, you know what? Sometimes you need to destroy the enemy team to feel good, so that will be a quadra kill, but now they go to core, and are they going to core? Nope, they're looking at Leoric, and they will find...
Team kill!
Achieved by our red squad. Abusive support harassment will take map number 1. Hey, Rexar, thanks for the lurk. I appreciate that greatly. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Enjoy the breakfast. We'll see you when you're back.
BM.
Kalavath E. Thank you for the tier 1 for 5 months. First sub of the day! First sub of the day. First resubscription in 3 days. Okay, alright. That's terrifying on my end of things. Kala, thank you for the tier 1 for 5. I appreciate it greatly. Alright, Voiding Same Heroes did win map number 1. There's the payout for the gamble. Okay. That beer sounds awful. That beer sounds disgusting. Anyways, 3-legged cat on the left-hand side. We got Abusive support harassment on the right. Here we go. Map number 2 in our second best of 3 of the day. We still have 3 more best of 3s coming up at you after all of this, or we still have 3 more best of 3s today. So, continuation. It's the Meta Madness style of draft. So we saw 10 heroes. Those heroes are unavailable for future maps in this best of 3. That set will be, or those bans will reset when we get into our next best of 3 and the future ones as well. Hogger banned away as we go to Cursed Hollow. This is actually the map that I was hoping we'd be seeing. We do have a lot of global value. I mean, Dahaka's still up, Brightwing's still up, Falstad's still up, Abathur's still up, Medivh is available, Vikings are available. There's a ton here. This is a pretty decent Sergeant Hammer map as well, so we could see a team prioritize the Terran Tank. Terran Tank could be prioritized, but we'll see. Dahaka is going to be banned away, so get rid of 1 global. Is there a Brightwing or a Falstad priority? Oh, also Samuro is technically a global, depending if you take that level 10. You can micro those images around and be around the map. Now they did patch out the Samuro Hearth trick, so you can't do that anymore, but either way. How will things go? First pick on the left-hand side. What do you want to go into? Do they want to grab an early Falstad? No, they'll grab the Hanzo. Yeah, you can't let Abusive support harassment have the Hanzo because they have Bish on that team, and one of the best Hanzos I've ever seen in Heroes of the Storm. Like, dude, his Hanzo is insane. So, that will be taken away. No Hanzo value to our right side red team. Maiev and Nubarak, so it is a lot of CC out the gate. Umbral Bind, Containment Disc, I assume, as well as Cocoon. You know, we actually could see... Wait. I don't think we'll see Locust Swarm, but you could literally cocoon someone and then containment disc them after, or vice versa. Or you just cocoon one, containment disc another, and now it's a 3v5 all of a sudden. Deckard Samuro. Okay. Chat. Hanzo, Deckard, Samuro. I wonder. Could it be a Gall of Chose? Could it? All the math is there. See, they're banning Falstad because Falstad is percent-based damage, not because Falstad's Gust and Wind Tunnel is a game-winning mechanic on this map. No, no, no. It's because Falstad can go auto-build, and that auto-build could chunk really, really heavily. I actually wonder if Three-Legged Cat looks at a Deathwing. We didn't really talk about Deathwing as a global. No one in Twitch chat found that either, or called me out on that, because I think everyone in Twitch chat's still sleeping. Can't blame you, dude. 7:46 in the morning. On a Saturday. Alright, Stukov Sonya. More CC on top of a Silence as well. And Leap Sonya, Spear as well. Well, it could be rather Berserker, honestly. Oh, the last two picks. I kind of like the Deathwing, honestly. Like, Bellowing Roar could be kind of useful. Push back the enemy. Deathfall or Skyfall is a good way to delay out the objective. Gray Material. Okay, so they have more dive. Sanctification, I assume.
The wait is over.
And they picked that immediately. It wasn't even a thought. Not even a thought. Like, they were like, Cassia, here we go. Cassia, here we go. Alright, let's start up a prediction, everybody. Let's get our prediction written up and ready to go, as we're going to get into Cursed Hollow, map number 2, in our second best of 3 of the day. As always, if you're having a good time here at Twitch, on Twitch, be sure to follow the stream if you'd like to support further. It's always very much appreciated. As I do say, we do full-time streams, so every little bit helps us. We have sub goals that we'd like to hit. We have bills that we'd like to pay. So as always, every little bit helps. You get ad-free viewing, amazing emotes, all that good stuff. And if you're watching on YouTube, support over there. Every little bit helps, so we can eventually monetize the channel. And that means more food, more scratches, more pets for Bandit. Right side of the map, it is going to be the members of Abusive support Harassment. My try playing a Nubarak. We got a Bish Maev. Down on Sonya. My playing Cassia. And Ren on Stukov. Left side of Cursed Hollow, looking to take us into a map number 3. We're looking at myself playing Decker Kane, played by Valthanus. Dark Ontario. Greymane to be played by Captain Rex. We'll see a High Wraith Hanzo, and BRB Soaking will be your Samuro in the bottom lane. So no major mid lane scuffle or fight at the beginning here. We'll start out that prediction in the next 20 to 40 seconds, so get ready, chat. As always, if you don't see the prediction when it does pop up, be sure to refresh your stream. You will not get ads because pre-roll should be off. If it's not, then literally Jeff Bezos is lying to us on the way things are supposed to work here. Roderick Cube with the Sapphire gets us slow. There's a root as well. Stukov throws out that lurking arm. Maev takes a bit of damage, gets the healing pathogen. And Gilnan Cocktail poking at her. Actually, Maev is getting a little low here, able to back away. Samuro is the Way of Blade level 1. Let's see how this works against Sonya. And Sonya did go Rhyme, or excuse me, she went Tough as Nails level 1. All right. Well, let's start that out. Start out that there prediction. Yeehaw, partners. Yeehaw, partners. The Way of Blade also. Smyrna's Mirage mirror images. Critical strikes against enemy heroes reduce their physical armor by 5 for 2.25 seconds, stacking up to 3 times. So minus 15 physical armor. Sonya has Tough as Nails, gains 60 physical armor against the next hero basic attack, reducing the damage taken by 60%. But here's the big thing. Store up to 3 charges, and the charge refreshes 200% faster while Fury movement speed bonus is active. And Fury movement speed bonus is triggered by using basic abilities. Looks like we have a DC, so we have to get Bandit back on the screen for a breakdown and analysis. What's up, Ton? How you doing? It's a funny-looking Cho'Gall. Indeed it is. Indeed it is. Yeah, I agree. He's a weird-looking one, but... DC Marvel XD. Ha 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 ha. Well, the gamble's still up and available. Samuro did DC, but yeah, as I mentioned, the Sonya, the movement speed bonus is using basic or heroic ability grants 10% movement speed for 4 seconds. Disband after that joke. Unlucky. Alright, well, we're just waiting on our player to reconnect, and we'll see how it goes. Did y'all see that the Suicide Squad game? Apparently, like, people are upset that a game called Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, you kill the Justice League. Like, people are upset about that. That actually just blows my mind. That absolutely blows my mind. Alright, well, we are in a pause currently. We're just waiting for our reconnection, and then we'll get going back into map number 2. Alright. Yeah, apparently that game is getting, I saw something today, there was like a 700% spike in Google searches of how to refund the game. Like, the real question is the game bad? Is it bad, or is it people are just upset about killing the Justice League? That's the real question I need answered. I ate 5 bananas. That is a lot of potassium. That is a lot of potassium. You're gonna OD on vitamin D. Vitamin D. Bananas? Vitamin D? Potassium OD. I was like, wait a minute. Did you know bananas make you poop less? Yeah, I was about to say. Is that a problem? I'm sitting here like... Oh. I'm sitting here like, bro, you eat that many bananas in a day, you are not going to be able to go to the bathroom. Like, if anyone's ever watched Futurama, there's like, if you've ever, like, there's like the nibbler poops where you like poops like dark matter or something like that. That's gonna be what your poops are. Anyways, a very disgusting start to our game here. That makes less sense than being mad at HOTS because there's no storms in it. Well, I mean, they did add weather at one point, and people actually got really mad about that. They actually did add storms to Heroes of the Storm, and people got really mad, you remember? They added a winter storm, a fog storm, a lightning storm, and people got real mad. Or StarCraft, because you're playing on planets, not stars. Well, actually, there's a couple missions where you actually play in space near stars. You know, that one vehicle mission with Mira Han. Lornado is storm-like. See? Thank you, Heretic. I mean, I always get upset whenever I can't play Mortal Kombat because, I mean, how do those people stay... How does someone get impaled through their head? How does someone's skull get cracked in half and then they continue fighting in a fight? I'm pretty sure if your skull gets cracked in half, you're dead. I don't think there's much there's not much mortalness to that combat. It gave frame rate issues? Yeah, there was some big... I think it was... Was it the fog or the... No, it was the lightning one because there was like rain or something like that and it was causing massive frame drops. I think it was the lightning rain one. I think fog was okay and I think snow was or was it the snow actually because there was like the particles. Might have actually been snow from the particle effects. Samuro does die in bottom lane, but I'm waiting for this fight to pop off because I'm expecting this to be the big brawl. But it seems like Samuro will be picked off in the bottom lane. First blood goes over the side of Abusive support Harassment. Another delay by the Decker Kane with his Scroll of Sealing. Hanzo scatters. 17 stacks on Simple Geometry level 1. Decker Kane's got Ruby level 4. Those potions, by the way, heal for like 90% of a regular potion. So here, if you've never known this, this is actually really important. This is why I always love talking about Ruby. And hold on a second, let's actually back off of this for a moment, as we do have Hanzo finishing out Simple Geometry. A nice lurking arm locks down Samuro, and he is going to go down. Is there a low blow on that? No. So that's given away, I assume. Okay, so Decker Kane, Ruby. Oh wait, hold on, the fight. Umbra buy from Maev. She gets a fan of knives here and there. Tyrael actually gets the kill. Ren on Stukov gets the channel, and it's going to be 1 for 2 overall. Okay, so Ruby right now healing for 300. Actually, let's wait for the talent tier to roll over. And Hanzo's dead. Big root from Deckard, but they have to back away on this Tyrael. All right. 356 is the little vials. Heal for 356. A base potion currently heals for 406. That is a 50 healing difference. 50 healing difference. 356 versus 406. So if you're ever playing in games and your Decker Kane takes Ruby at level 4, don't think that those little potions won't help you, because they're healing for so much. Anyways, my love for Decker Kane aside, let's go ahead and cycle through those other numbers, as we do have the 10s at the top of your screen for both teams. Second objective is top left of the map. That means the third objective will be bottom right, based on the quadrants and such, or not really quadrants, sextants? Since there's 6 of them? I don't know. Cassia, poking here and there with Lightning Furies. Did go Thunderstroke level 1. Let us scatter from high rates to zone the enemy. And Dark gets the channel. 1 out of 3 tribute points to both sides. Samuro, by the way, is Blade Storm level 10. Does he kill Sonya here? No. He gets decent damage, but Sonya will have to hearth out. Granted, Maev is rotating down. Can they get the kill? Sonya's trying to bait with low HP, but she needs to play this really safe. Leap from Sonya misses. Maev goes in with the Umbra bind. Can Samuro mirror image swap? He can. Hanzo lands a huge Dragon's Arrow, and that's Sonya to go down. Samuro backs away. Sanctification. Stay well and listen. Ren is going to be picked off. That's a beautiful play from the members of Three-Legged Cat as they get a double kill in this bottom lane. Cocoon onto Hanzo, but he's going to be broken out quite quickly. Wow. Sonya was doing her best to bait the enemy into thinking that... Oh, wait, Decker, do you have a delay? Gilnean cocktail delays. Anyways, oh my god, the scatter doesn't hit my F, but it does delay out my try once again. Just frustrating. Just frustrating. Three-Legged Cat making a case for a map number 3, and you love to see it. Samuro up in top lane, doing his best to clear things out. Blade Storm up in 3 seconds. We've got a bottom right objective up, and it seems like with the positioning as it spawns of Three-Legged Cat being around this camp, it'll be given away. Sonya scouted out, advancing into this. She leaps in, lands onto Greymane, and Nubrek follows in. Ball Lightning from Cassia goes out. Dragon's Arrow from Hanzo is... It creates a bit of space, but there's a containment disc onto Tyrael, who's now trying his best to back away, and Sonya, she'll start hearthing right here for... she's trying to go to top lane, that's why. I was like, why is she hearthing? Ah, yes, Samuro doing Samuro things. The objective is bottom right. As a Hearthstone player, I very much disagree with this. In Hearthstone, bottom right equals concede button. Alright, well, in Counter-Strike, the bottom right is where your ammo is. Okie dokie. Containment disc on your Tyrael. There's a cocoon as well on Hanzo. This is what I was talking about in the draft. You containment disc one, you cocoon someone else, and you find a single target because it's now a very offset fight in your favor. Abusive support harassment. I like this. I like this. I like this composition. I have not seen something like this before, and it's really cool. The double CC factor with the cocoon containment disc. And they're relatively low cooldowns. Relatively low. I mean, it's like, what, 70 seconds on that, 40 seconds on containment disc? What, like the stat for the average fight is every 60 seconds? It's like 60 to 90 seconds is the average time between, is like the downtime between fights. Unless you're playing Towers of Doom as Dahaka, then you're just top mid, top mid, top mid, top mid, go to objective, go back to double soaking. Maybe brush duck down into a team fight once in a blue moon. Curse will go over to the side of Abusive support harassment. They are gonna find a lot of structures here. Maiev throws the Spirit of Vengeance in, won't activate the teleport. We do have an even talent here fight. Hanzo's Dragon Arrow does connect onto a few. Decker Kane with the Scroll of Sealing as well. But it does not seem like Abusive support harassment are going to give much of a team fight here. BRB Soaking is going to hearth out on Samuro, and that's to go to bottom lane. Is that the real Samuro hitting the containment disc? No. Massive wave in bottom. This is what I was talking about. This is the reason Samuro was starting to hearth out. Hanzo Explosive Arrow level 4 does get some decent wave clear. We've got a boss in top lane. $33 lightning stroke stacks for our Cassia. What's her damage increase on the Lightning Fury? We can check this really quickly. A Nubarak is not going to invade. Okay. 65 because I believe it rounds in Heroes of the Storm on top of 296. So, well, not bad. 350-ish damage per Q. Good siege value right here from hitting just these Lightning Furies right on the tower, spreading through the gate and the other tower on the side. Boss pushed up in top. Boss in bottom lane is walking, but let's focus on this top lane siege because this seems like it could be gaining keep or taking down keep on Three-Legged Cat's side. Abusive support harassment. A little bit of potions being thrown out. Umbral Bind. Fan of Knives from Maiev. Containment Disc will connect onto Tyrael. Cocoon is up and available. Leap from Sonya followed up immediately. Dragon's Arrow from Hanzo. And Tyrael is going to go down to Maiev's Spirit of Vengeance. Now, Maitri is doing his best to back away. Gets hit with Tyrael's Explosion. That gives him some death timer reduction. Down to 31 seconds currently. Stay well and listen, connecting onto a few. Anubarak burrows in. They did take down the keep, as I mentioned. That's going to be a combo from Anubarak, and Decker Kane does go down. We have Samuro doing his best to defend. The boss on like 20% HP, but this core is starting to lose shielding. There's 3 dead. Samuro, Hanzo trying to save things out here. Samuro swaps to a different clone. There was a massive shove from Stukov right there. BRB soaking a little bit low. The Lightning Fury splash! Are you serious? Containment disc onto Hanzo. The Fen comes through. Tyrael just now, respawning. And this is going to be map number 2 over to the side of Abusive support harassment. They move on to the upper bracket semifinal coming up a little bit later. GG, well played.